Welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we're reacting to Madison Beer's new album, Locket. But before I open the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you love all things music. So I just let you know that it is very overcast, rainy, and dark outside, but it is actually only 10 in the morning. So the lighting will in fact be this bad the entire video, and I can't really change the weather. And yeah, and my walls are green, so everything is going to be a tinge of yellowish green. So yeah, if I had thought about filming years ago when I had these walls painted, would I have had them painted a different color? I don't know, because they're going to get dirty no matter what, because teenage me was not the cleanest. But that is a tangent and a rant for another day. We have 11 tracks of Madison Beer to look at today. Now, I will say she's been sprinkling a little bit of that dance pop music with Make You Mine in 15 minutes, and yes, baby, but she did say that we're going to be taking a step back from that sound going into the rest of the album, with Bittersweet kind of having that, but it's definitely a more melancholy, true pop sound. And now I have watched her performance of Bad Enough on Jimmy Fallon, but everyone knows even if I hear something, will I process words? No. So I kind of know Bad Enough, but we will react to that one. We won't be reacting to Make You Mine or Yes Baby today because we already have reactions. Oh, and not Bittersweet. We already have reactions to all three of those up on the channel. So that leaves us with 8 tracks to react to. So I'm excited to see the story she decides to weave with us. I know Bad Enough is the new single. I won't react to the music video in this one, but yeah. And if you're looking for uncut versions of all my reactions, they are uploaded onto my Patreon a day before the actual reaction comes out on YouTube, and that is always linked in the description down below. But like always, due to copyright, things like to be sped up or blurred out. And without further ado, let's react to the opening, what's likely going to be more of an instrumental kind of situation, Locket Theme.
Did you miss me? I like to pretend you did. Was crying every eye, I know you can picture it. All our memories safe in the locket. My protection so divine.
Love the imagery. I don't remember if I said, but if you see me looking in this direction, it's because I have Genius lyrics pulled up so we know what we are talking about. So obviously, it was just a little intro. Madison Beer is no stranger to an interlude situation. Her first album, Life Support, definitely had that. But this one we're opening up with beautiful angelic vocals, which is the vibe. Did you miss me? I like to pretend you did. Was crying lately. I know you can picture it. All our memories safe in my locket. I carry it. Well, Genius has annotations here, but none of them are particularly informative to me. But yeah, obviously, why name an album Locket? Like, you know, it's in my locket, like the memories. Because, you know, a locket is normally where you keep a picture of loved ones or something very important to you, locked away, things from your past. So it's like she's, you know, reminiscing on what was, and like she's keeping it close to her heart. I know I missed you. I'm not going to lie about that. I had to leave you be and see how I felt about that. Okay, she's like, listen, I missed you, but like the best thing for me to do was to leave you be, to not speak with you, not to interact with you. If you don't hear from me, it don't mean I loved you less. Had to get this off my chest. Okay, it's basically like I don't know if it's like a mutual separation where they're like they both loved each other, but in the end it wasn't working out, or they just weren't the best for each other. And so now the best thing for them to do is just not be around each other anymore. I've been searching, but the answer's right in front of me. My protection's so divine, and now I see. Pain on a necklace, set it down, I'm weightless. Everything that I could ever need is within me. Okay, so kind of the locket in itself represents like the pain, the past, the relationship, and as soon as she finally takes that off, she's sort of letting that person go, and she's sort of finding the strength within herself. You know, like holding on to someone's own heart when you're trying to mend your own heart. You know, heart-shaped locket, all that greatness. Loving it so far. Obviously, I will go ahead and say this. Intros, interlude, outro situation, I tend to rank last in my rankings. So if you see that at the bottom, just understand I just like can't justify ranking those songs that are so short with so little actual like lyrical content any higher than that. So I'm sorry if anyone just like absolutely loves Locket Theme. That's where it's going to probably end up. Then going into Yes Baby, which we love. Reactions already up on the channel. Then moving into, we know she's an angel. She was an angel for Victoria's Secret this year. We have a track called Angel Wings, and I'm quite sure it is the longest track on the album at 4 minutes. And when Madison Beer gives us a long track, prepare to be damaged. Prepare to be damaged. When the title Angel Wings popped up, I didn't think she'd be singing about how this person's dead to her. Like, damn. Okay, I was not expecting her to go down this more R&B route. We'll see how it grows on me. I will say long intros, like musical intros, not my favorite. The same with long musical outros. So, like with Ariana's Dandelion, I may skip over that first part there, and get straight to like the lyrical content. First one, don't know where you go, the nights get so cold, but you go and I say goodbye. I hate you, can't kiss you, if I do, might miss you, so I'll bury you down inside. So are they together in this song or not? Like, they're spending their nights out there doing something that's not particularly good. I don't know. By the way, I'm trying not to use he or she because I don't know who this is about, and I know she likes all people on the gender spectrums, genderverse, however you want to look at it. So I don't know who it is, but they're like, if I even deign to show any attention to you, I will be lost because, Okay. Pre-chorus, in my head you lie, so peacefully inside. I don't gotta worry anymore. I dress in all black. It's easier to act like you aren't there than to ignore you. Okay, so it's basically like her being like, you live rent-free in my head, and so in order to like get past all of the bad shit and the dirty shit that you be doing, I have to pretend that you are in fact dead. Dead to me. Like, it's easier to figure like the only reason that they wouldn't be with me is because they've left this earth. Then the chorus is obviously dead to me. How else do I answer when they check on me? When I talk about you, I'll say rest in peace. I know that it's sad. It's such a tragedy. Okay, they're like, because they're coming up to check my friends, family, everyone around me is like checking on me, be like, you good, girl? And she's like, yeah, I'm a little delusional. He or she or they or whoever else is not around me anymore. And in my mind, they must be dead, because why else wouldn't they be here? And then kind of a repeat of everything, and says it's easier pretending you have angel wings, because you must be going to see some other spiritual body than just ignoring me or leaving me be. Okay. I mean, yeah, I get it. Huh? Go for them high notes, girl. The fuck? It's not dark. Yeah. Okay. Lots to unpack here. Verse 2, if moaning was bad and lying was cute, I'd want to talk how lovers do. Why can't you see what we can be? Yeah. I don't know if like it's bitching and moaning or moaning like in a sexual sense, but she's like, why can't we talk why can't we communicate like lovers are supposed to do? Because like you can't seem to see what's happening. You can't seem to see that we could be so good together. And then the bridge goes, you know what I'll do. I know how to move. I guess some ghosts are too damn cute. You know that it's true. What I need to do, I do. I know how to do. Okay, so I guess some ghosts are too damn cute. Like the ghost of you is just too attractive. She's like, I'll come back to you. Or maybe I'll leave you. I'm not quite sure here. Won't get in the mood in order to get my life back from you. When they say your name, I'll say who, but I know the truth, and that's why. Okay, so she's like, they'll say I'd be like, I don't know, but she's like, realistically, I know that you're still in my head. Won't get in the mood, possibly, like, she's like, I don't have to fall back, like, I don't have to, the whole, like, to move on from something, you gotta get under another person situation. She's like, I ain't gotta even do that to move on, like, I just gotta kill you. Yeah, okay. Lovely, lovely. And then part two, the angel wings, angel wings, angel wings, dead to me. I don't want to be like this forever, situation. I love the vibe of that one. I like the dark gritty nature of that one. I don't know if we're gonna follow suit with that, but that was definitely an interesting way to end out a song. I will say it's definitely structurally a little different than some of the stuff she's given us. I don't know if she's quite my favorite, but then again, I have been saying with like the reaction channel and me reacting to a lot of musical content, it is taking me a while to get into some songs and albums. Like upon first reaction, I think I spend so much time analyzing and looking at the songs that afterwards I can kind of like sit and vibe and really marinate. So that's why I take a couple days before I even think about ranking an album. But the next track we're reacting to is For the Night. Is it a one night stand, girly? Just curious.
Headache, laying on the floor in a bad way. You should probably cancel your plans. You should come as fast as you can.
Girly, I see what you did there.
I don't wanna be like this forever. I don't wanna keep another secret. I don't care if anybody sees it. You can take advantage of my weakness. At least for the night.
Did you go back to someone? Are you with someone you can't be seen with? I don't know. Okay, so, Beer has previously hinted that the track touches on a taboo sort of relationship, situations that feel like they shouldn't be happening yet continue anyway. Oh. I'm curious as to what was the taboo secret, okay? We aren't 100% sure. No one really knows. But yeah, let's go through our lyrics right now. All right. We have short verses in here. Headache laying on the floor in a bad way. For my sake, you should probably drive out to my place. Okay, like she's crying. She may be hungover. Like she's lying on the floor down bad. Down bad crying at the gym situation. She's like, you know what would make me feel better if you just like come over here. Like you should probably cancel your plans. You should come as fast as you can. Which I get the double entendre, you should come as fast as you can. She's like, I in fact need you absolutely right now. Take care of me, even if it's only for this brief period. I don't want to be like this forever. Maybe you could put me back together. Baby, if you loved me, I'd feel better. At least let's try. Oh, okay. So you're kind of going back to this person or going to someone who like gives you brief moments of like happiness or brief, maybe not happiness, but brief moments of reprieve from your actual outside life, and you're trying so hard for them to be more than that, even though they won't. I don't want to keep another secret. I don't care if anybody sees it. You can take advantage of my weakness, at least for the night. So I think she's someone's dirty little secret. I think that's what's happened. Maybe she also has wanted to keep it a secret. I don't know. There's lots of reasons why that could be happening. But yeah, no, kind of keep it in a locket because, things in lockets are hidden forever. And if she was a secret that was kept hidden, she's only ever going to be locked away. And so was this relationship. I see it now. Obviously, I don't want to be like this forever as a continuation of the last part of Angel Wings. So we're building a story here. It was obviously because like with songs like Yes, Baby, starting out, it's a very sensual, like you will only ever be like something that's kept in the bedroom. Like you're kind of only being used for that, even though you kind of want more. Okay?
I barely respond to my own name.
Oh.
You say, when will I grow out of my old ways? I just woke up in the morning, I feel alright.
We got a little jazzy with it. We got a little, yeah, okay. This is kind of sad. Some days I barely respond to my own name. You say when I grow out of my old ways. So does that implying that maybe she's also been a little toxic, a little bad in this relationship? Like she might have been contributing to the situation? You should probably answer me, babe. You can put an end to my bad day. It's like you're constantly it's like an addictive, like you're getting that hit of serotonin from a vice that you should not be going back to. And like they're even like, we can't continue this. Like you can't continue this. And then the bridge is just, I hope in the morning I'll feel all right. because it's kind of like, you know what, he's saying like, it only be for the night, I'm only going back to them for like one last moment. But realistic, when you're addicted to something that bad, it's never just one moment. You're never going to feel good in the morning until you actually find a way out of your situation. So next we're moving into bad enough. So from what I understand, the concept is that they're not bad enough for me to leave. Like, I know the things they're doing are shitty, but that's not gonna like push me away. So let's go ahead and react.
Taking this holding me back, and I feel kind of bad about that, but I don't wanna be alone. No, I don't wanna be alone. He needs me. My friends will say my standards are too low, but it's not bad enough to let my baby go.
Vocals? Okay. Yes, you see all the red flags and you see how shit the relationship is. Okay. Let's see. Jeannie says the track sees Beer crooning about a problematic lover. It explores the internal conflict of recognizing a relationship's flaws while feeling unable or unwilling to leave because of a deep-seated need for the partner. I haven't watched the video, but it says the accompanying music video, which also released on January 16th, draws inspiration from the 1980 horror film The Shining, adding a darkly glamorous and psychological layer to the song's themes. You know, a lot of the music videos in this like release cycle have been giving classic horror movies. Like when I think of Make You Mine, I'm getting pure like Jennifer's Body. And yeah, okay. Taken, but it's holding me back. And I feel kind of bad about that. But I don't want to be alone. And no, I don't want to be alone. For a second thought, I was like, when she says taken, like, are you taken and you're seeing another person? But I think what she means is like, I'm alone. I'm like in a relationship, but I'm actually being alone. Like, I'm alone, and my relationship that I'm currently in is holding me back. I'm slipping into habits so bad. And if you take a look at my past, I don't know how to be alone. I don't know how to be alone. Felt that girly. Like, here's my problem is that I think I know. Her problem is like, I don't know how to be alone. I think my problem is that I know too well how to be alone, because I'm an extrovert who absolutely like, I love human attention and human attraction. I've realized that I kind of like, when it comes to me, I definitely need more of that socialization and I guess like, you know, human connection hit than I feel like, you know, I guess what traditional introverts need. But I'm a hyper independent extrovert. So like through other life experiences, I've recognized that like, I think I've been kind of forced to learn how to take care of myself in lieu of, you know, other people kind of letting me down. And so I may not know how to be a part of, you know, a group or other people because I've kind of forced myself to learn that. So I see the dichotomy there, but like don't know how to be alone. Like you're constantly craving that. I understand. I know that it seems easy, that I like that he needs me. My friends all say my standards are too low, but it's not bad enough to let my baby go. She's like, I know that it's fucked up. I know that I probably need to get help for this situation. And my friends all say like, girl, you deserve so much more. But you know what? It's not bad enough to let my baby go. It's not bad enough to let him go. So we got confirmation it's a man. Isn't it always a man? Isn't it always a man fucking up these ladies? I do wonder if we will ever see Madison with a girly out in public, but who knows? I mean, bisexual, you are bisexual no matter like who your partners end up being, but yeah, girly, it's always a man that's fucking with you. It's always a man, isn't it? Okay. The more we're listening to his songs, it's like we're getting the feeling that he's not so great to her, kind of like he likes to keep her as his dirty little secret. But it's also kind of seems like she also is contributing the toxicity because she's relying on him to give her these things that he obviously has told her like he can't give her. He's trying to see what she needs and she just can't seem to communicate this. I know that I talk a big game, but nothing ever changes its way these days. He says that I am so sad, and what am I supposed to say to that when I don't want to tell a lie? No, I don't want to tell him why. Like she says like, I know I'm like talking big game, like this is like, I'm great, I'm good, I'm fine, but like we're still stuck in this limbo, and like he can perceive that something's wrong. And how can I tell him that this situation then, like, it seems like we both agreed to, is in fact taking me down? Like, he's taking me down, and like, you know, like I'm taking him down with me. He's not making it easy. I know he'll never leave me. My friends say things I already know, but it's not bad enough to let my baby go. Like, we're codependent, and like the more this goes on, the more I'm just gonna keep falling down this rabbit hole. Hey, follow the rabbit. First album. I wish it didn't complicate it. I wish I didn't have to say it. I wish I didn't have to hate him. I'd walk away and I would be okay. Like, sorry, sir. I have feelings for you, and in fact, I want to be a little more than what you've given me. Sorry I had to complicate things. I should just walk away from this situation. I'm sorry that I let you kiss me. I'm sorry that I dragged you down with me, and now we're at the bottom and we both know that I don't want to let my baby go. She's like, I knew this was going to be bad. I knew it was going to ruin me. I knew it was going to ruin the both of us. And we still did it anyways, because you know what? No matter how bad things get, I'm still going to fall down that rabbit hole. I'm still going to go down that slide with you. Still going to follow you there. Love this one. So far of what I've heard of the new ones, this is my favorite. The next track up next is a very short track called Healthy Habit. I don't know if this is going to be another interlude situation, but we'll find out. Hopefully this is about her developing healthy habits. Okay. Oh. Well, she is a shorty, but she's not about developing healthy habits. She's in fact the opposites. Don't go back to them, babes. Don't go back to your shitty ex. Your internet big sister is telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know if I'm actually older than all of you. I'm actually turning 26 in a couple months, so I don't know where you fall in that range. It's not a lack of options. I just get bored, and I don't see a problem pretending I'm yours. It's not a healthy habit. I could spare a few, like smoking in the kitchen and romanticizing you. Okay, it's not a healthy habit. She's like, listen, she's like, I got a roster. And it's not a problem with finding someone. It's the fact that I'm addicted to you. It's not a healthy habit, babes. It's not a healthy habit. Sin pre-chorus is sometimes I tell myself you were the best. Sometimes I forget why I ever left. She's like, listen, sometimes with romanticizing you, I just forget all the shit that you did. And I wonder if it's worth doing again. And I wonder if it's worth doing again. And that's, you know what? Sometimes I'm like, you know what? Like, fuck it. Why not? Why not do it again? Again, there's that whole addicted, you know, the codependency. You're addicted to that hit of serotonin that this person gave you. And realistically, it's an addiction that you need to kick. She can see it. She can see it. She's just not able to get rid of it yet. Hopefully she has by the end of this album. I don't know if I'd classify this as an interlude, but there's not a whole lot. I mean, I guess there's a lot of lyrics. Okay. No, it's not desperation when I do it. Harmless inspiration. Let a girl live. It's not a healthy habit. I could spare a few, like kissing randy boys and pretending they're you. She's kind of just feeding into the whole delusion of like, she's trying to convince people and like herself, like, you know what? I'm not, in fact, hung up on this person. It's not, I'm not repeating cycles. I'm in fact, you know what? Just let it go. Like, let a girl live. Like, you know, ignore all the red flags that are going on in my head. And then the only other new thing she adds is you don't remember anything, do you? She's like been deluding herself this whole time of like what's been going on. And then she's finally looking at them and being like, you actually don't. I wonder if she's talking to herself or if she's talking to the other person. Oh, okay. Well, didn't understand that. Apparently this is a reference to Adventure Time. Madison Beer is sampling a scene from the series Adventure Time in the episode I Remember You, described as one of the most emotionally devastating episodes in the series. In the scene, Marceline angrily confronts the Ice King, asking him if he remembers his past by calling him by his actual name, Simon. This moment is heartbreaking because it reveals that the Ice King was Marceline's father figure who cared for her after the Mushroom War approximately 1,000 years ago. The magic crown was consumed by Simon's head, leaving him unable to remember Marceline or their shared past. Additionally, this line is a common saying in the film industry, often used in themes of memory loss and dementia. Oh, so is she talking to someone else? Is she talking to someone else? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, well, I've never seen Adventure Time, but I feel like this is something that like I'm gonna have to dissect a little more later, like really sink my teeth into the tracks. But the next track after this is You're Still Everything. I feel like we're going back to him. We're still stuck on them. Okay. All right, let's sit back in, and I feel like this album is for the delusional girlies who are ignoring everything around them. Like if all of your friends are saying leave them babes, like this ain't good, there's usually a reason. Okay.
They say you get used to it, but it never goes away. If I get through this, I only exist in the moments you're talking to me. If we can't be together, then I'll just go back to sleep.
No, don't do that.
Wish I was something to you, baby. You're everything to me.
I feel like I should say fuck him because like
I try something to you, are you still everything to me?
yeah, fuck him, fuck him. They say they'll get used to it, but it never goes away. If I get through this, I'll never be the same. The same people of like, time heals all wounds. I'm like, sure. But also like, sometimes things do come into your life and maybe the wounds do heal, but you're still changed. Like parts of you are always going to be like, either hurt or changed for the good, for the better, wicked, and so on and so forth. She's like, this will never technically leave me. I know that. It's hard to explain, like colors and pain. Oh, everything changes. Look what I became. She's like, look what I became in this relationship. Like, look at what this relationship turned me into. It sucks when you see someone who is being like pulled down or pulling themselves down, who's like getting into a relationship with someone who they is bad for them and they know is bad for them. It's just like you're getting consumed by someone else and like you're forgetting yourself. And then the chorus goes, I only exist in the moments when you're talking to me. If we can't be together, then I'll just go back to sleep. Wish I was something to you, baby. You're everything to me. She's like, girl, she's like so wrapped up in this other person that like she doesn't have a self outside of that. Like, go back to sleep, girly. Like, mental health, oh my God, please don't do that. I tried to save us, but there's only so much I can do, and I'm not perfect, but I've never stopped loving you. How am I nothing to you while you're still everything to me? Like, she tried so hard to save the relationship, but in the end, like, she couldn't do, like, it was doomed from the start. They were star-crossed lovers doomed to fall apart, and it just like Romeo and Juliet, they both took themselves out in the end, and that's just how it worked out. Oh my God, this is so sad. Like, I feel it's like, yeah, it's like looking at your best friend and being like trying to shake them out of what they're into, but sometimes like the only way to get to get over it is to get through it.
Who knows where you are tonight? I'm sleeping here alone. If she's hard to explain,
Thoughts?
like colors and pain, oh, everything changes. How am I nothing to you? How am I nothing to you?
This is painful. This hurts. Ooh, that was such a beautiful song. Like, ooh, my goodness. Okay. Who knows where you are tonight? I'm sleeping here alone. If she's in your arms tonight, I'll never need to know. I know, like, we hinted at like a taboo relationship situation. There's lots of speculation you could go around this. Is it like she's with someone who wanted to, like, she couldn't be with in public, so they went off and found someone that they could be in public with? Were they already married situation? Is he older and like she's kind of like being taken, like younger girl being taken advantage? I don't know. But yeah, she's like, listen, she's like, I can't think about you with someone else because like, fuck, this hurts. You know what? And then realistically after that, it's how am I nothing to you? How am I nothing to you? She's like trying to reel with the fact that like this was way more to her than it ever was to him. Then after that, we have the song Bittersweet. Already reacted to that one. Love that one. Then we have Complexity, which is another shorter track on the album. So I'm curious to see what kind of complexity of situation we're talking about. We're talking about her, not them. Yes, babes. Yes, babes. Person. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Girlies. Okay. Okay. All of my fine complexities, the baggage that I turned into beauty, I have a tendency. I tend to stay with people who leave. She's like, listen, I turned all this baggage, all this shit that I've been into, like, I turned it into beauty. I turned it into art. It made me who I am today. And, like, I think a lot of people would argue that Madison Beer is one of the most beautiful people they've ever seen. But she says, I still have a tendency. I still have a tendency to fall back and to fall for people who are not good for me. But how can I expect you to love me when you don't even love yourself? How can I expect you to want me when you want nothing for yourself? She's like, why do I still have these expectations on people who actually don't want anything for themselves? Like, I want everything. Like, to me, my everything is you. But in fact, you want nothing. Like, you have no ambition. You have no care. Like, you're so stuck in your dark hole that it's like keeping me stuck in mine. And then the course is just, how can I expect you to love me to love me? Like, come on. Like, okay, we're realizing habits and patterns. I think we might have a breakthrough going through in this album. I'm not sure. Oh. I have so many questions. So we need to practice this. I will say I'm not trying to compare the two, but like this sonically is giving me some of the same sounds that I heard in It's Not That Deep from Demi. I mean, granted, all the girlies who are entering the dance pop sphere, I feel like a lot of them are, which I love it because that's one of my favorite genres, are really giving us some very interesting work. But yeah, I feel like if this is your favorite song off of this album, you would probably like that album. Okay, remember the time that you severed me and you made a joke, but did you mean? Because like severed implies like letting go of ties, like cutting something off. Like, but to me, sever me is like you cut me in half. And you made a joke, but what did you mean? She's like, you were making a joke, but it wasn't really a joke because you were kind of, hey, look, the sun came out, the lighting is getting a little better. Like she's like, what the fuck was that? Like you like you were just making a joke at my expense. I look in the mirror and don't see what you see. Wish I could forget what you said to me. She's like, I'm trying to figure out what you see, what you saw. So I don't know if it's like her finally seeing like her for her true self and realizing that what they said to her isn't true, or if she's like trying to like look at herself in the light that someone else has, like someone else saw more in her than she could see. I'm hoping it's the better, like I finally see what I have and like what you saw, like I don't understand. But she's like, the words you said are still stuck in me, like you cut me deep, babes. And that's the end of those lyrics. So Make You Mine is the next one. So I'm curious, with Nothing at All, did we go from you're still everything to me to now you're nothing at all to me? Because I think that would be a great like thematic wrap up to the album. Oh no.
I used to wish, oh how ignorance was bliss, that one day I'd be happier than this.
Oh no.
I used to feel like all my fantasies were real. I'm afraid of getting better. I'm afraid it gets too good, cause it can't last forever, even though I wish it could. Soon you're left with nothing at all.
Ooh, I don't know if this is about a relationship or if this is about fame or what. Okay. Beer stated that while the rest of the album charts the rise and fall of a relationship, this closing track is strictly personal and has nothing to do with anyone besides me. Lyrically, the song explores the anxiety of achieving happiness or getting too good. It expresses a fear that because nothing lasts forever, the higher one rises, the further they have to fall until they are left with nothing at all. Okay. Yes. Ooh, my goodness. Oh my good. It's like you fear happiness. You like fear the high because you know there's going to be a low. I used to wish, oh, how ignorance was bliss, that one day I'd be happier than this. I used to feel like all my fantasies were real, but now my dreams have lost all their appeal. It's like kind of like you're taking the daydreamer and like ripping away what made them that daydreamer, what made them like the happy-go-lucky, the optimist, what gave them their light. It's kind of like ripping that light away. As crazy as it is to admit, I'm afraid of getting better. I'm afraid it gets too good because it can't last forever. I'm afraid of the high because of the low, obviously. Even though I wish it could, the higher you rise, the further you fall, and soon you're left with nothing at all. It's like I'm holding myself back from the good in life because I fear the bad too much. And I feel like a lot of people relate to that sentiment. I just kind of wish, because it kind of feels like how she's talking, it kind of feels like that light that she had inside herself, she's kind of let it, burn out. And
I'm comfortable. I'm okay, I'm not that miserable. Somewhere in the middle of it all.
Ooh, purgatory. Yeah, she was a sad number. I see it. I see it. I'm comfortable. I'm okay. I'm not that miserable. I'm somewhere in the middle of it all. I honestly just don't want to spend my energy fixing all these broken things. Like she said, you know what? I'm kind of in the, it's not heaven, it's not hell. We're stuck in purgatory. Like, it's not the worst thing, but also, like, in order to, like, figure out why you're stuck there, you have to actively work towards that, fixing yourself, fixing the problem, finding your unfinished business, I guess, in that realm. And she's just like, I just don't have the energy to do it right now. I'm not there yet. I can't keep doing this. I'm kind of worn down. And yeah, do I love that there was a long musical outro fade out situation? No. But that's just kind of stylistically something that I don't like. But that brings us to an end to the album. So yeah, I guess all that's left to do is give final thoughts and rankings. There's a lot of mixed emotions around this album. I do think I need to let it sit and marinate. I mean, it really is telling a story about a relationship that was toxic, kind of on both sides. A relationship that drained her so much that she just, like, couldn't get out of bed anymore. I mean, she had made mention that it's a taboo relationship, that she was kind of that dirty little secret situation. So I don't really know, but hopefully she's doing better now. Then, of course, ending on that sort of, bittersweet note of, like, I'm not good, I'm not bad, I'm just kind of afraid of, like, where to go from here. She was a way to end. She was a way to end. But yeah, in terms of, like, songs that I'm really loving, obviously Make You Mine and Bittersweet are songs that I've been listening to on repeat. Love those songs. It's funny that an album that is so much about, like, a toxic love, Make You Mine, is in fact on my Valentine's Day playlist. So, hey. But of the new tracks, Bad Enough and You're Still Everything, maybe also Complexity, those are songs that are rising towards the top for me. I mean, she gave us vocals, she gave us lyricism, she gave us visuals. I don't know where to go from here. Obviously, when you're looking on the screen as I'm talking through this, you will have seen what my tentative final ranking is. It's probably been a few days, maybe a week since I officially reacted to the album. So yeah, I don't know where everything's gonna fall, but you know what? I see the vision. I see what she set out to do, and I think she accomplished that. I love the dance pop era that we're in, and she gave us dance pop, but she also gave us a bunch of other sounds that are interesting for me to digest. But let me know what your favorite song is, your top 3, your top 5. You can rank the whole album in the comments down below. And remember, this is all just our opinion, so if I have a different opinion on a song or an album than you do, that's fine. Feel free to be nice and, like, precise in the comments if you want to. And I will see y'all in the next one.